My name is Crystal White. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I am 54 years old. When I came to the City of Refuge, I was transitioning. I was looking through the shelters, and I ended up calling City of Refuge, but I had called maybe for about, I want to say about 3 weeks before I actually got in, and I called like maybe at least twice or 3 times a week before I actually got in. I stayed here for like 6.5 months. Um, and while I was here, I had an incident. I broke my ankle. I broke my ankle in 2 different places, so I was unable to walk. So they was gonna extend me some more time, but as soon as I was able to walk again, I went back to work, and I had saved enough money so that I could move. Actually, I'm not here. I'm not here anymore. Um, and so some of the things that I had visualized when I was here, like coming back to work for City of Refuge, being an RSA, I have done that. I'm actually doing that now, and I visualized myself before I left. I'm into the ministry, so. Like right now, I work with my church in a women's ministry and outreach ministry, stuff like that. And my vision is really to preach and to help people, and to actually write this book, which I'm working on now. Well, I actually think that it is a good place. I think a lot of other things could be in place. I think that they should give the women more help on. We have a lot of different classes here on, like how to write resumes, how to find jobs, the clothes and stuff that you should wear, and stuff like that. But I feel like it should be, I think it should be something more going towards the apartment. As soon as housing, yes, as soon as they find a job, I think that the caseworker should be either putting up money for them out of their checks, so when they leave here that they won't have to go to another shelter, or if not even that, I think that they should have them help them look for low income apartments like a month before they get ready to leave. I think like they should have a caseworker or social worker here that's designed, equipped just for helping people find housing before that they get released, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people qualify for a lot of different programs that they have in Atlanta, Georgia. But if you don't know and you don't have the resources, then you don't know how to go about it. I know that City of Refuge has the resources, and I know that they know about how to go about getting these apartments. And I did want to say something else about the homeless people, about what we could do for homeless people. I know, like, we feed homeless people, and sometimes, like, I had been homeless, and I lived up under the bridge for like 3 years, and we had all sorts of people coming down there feeding us. And sometimes homelessness is by choice, because it's always a shelter that you can go to, And even when you go to the shelter, you still considered homeless.
That's
But
right.
but
And there are a lot of people living in their vehicles, things like that.
right. But now it's you got all different. I want to say types of homelessness. You got homelessness that people just sleep up under the bridge, and that's by choice or either by mental illness. You know, and the ones that's mentally ill, I think that they really need help. I think it should be more places where they can go get help and that they can go. And like I say, a lot of times it's a choice when you up under bridges and sleeping in the abandoned house because they do have shelters. And when I was down there up under the bridge, it was almost like I didn't want to leave because we had people coming and feeding us every day, and I didn't have to have no worries, no freedom. And then some people just do not want to live in a house. They just want freedom and they don't want responsibility or accountability. They just want to be able to do what they do and not have anybody to answer to. And if that's the way you want to live your life, then fine. I don't think that like the police should come in there and tell these people like that you gotta go and throw their stuff away and treat them real bad because they on the street.